we have a new Honkai Star Rail video. Very cool, very interesting, because, and this is important, this I think will tease us about some new stuff coming in the next patch. And this is important because next patch is not going to be 1.7. Hoyoverse does not do that. They skip 1.7, 1.7, 0.8, 0.9 straight to 2.0, the next big number, right? And usually the updates are equally as big, right? They're not a dry patch. They are big updates containing big story updates usually, and new areas with new characters, right? And I am pretty sure this is going to be exactly it. I haven't watched it yet, and I think we go right into it and look at it.
Penacony, planet of festivities.
New planets.
A cradle drowning in dreams, a haven for the cowardly. The family has summoned guests for its grand celebration. The bone and blood will flow from the destruction as an offering to them.
Some sort of.
This marks your rite of passage.
Yeah, so we're going to deal with Devil or what?
Fire in your eyes and showed you music of the strings. Serenade the celebration and hush the harmony into muted awe.
It will be done, Father.
Dubra, I set your form alight and taught you mastery of the blade. Temper it with sulfur, maim the elation, and let the performer's blood and tears pour into the abyss.
As you wish, Father.
Katerina, I kindled a flame in your heart and granted you blood of fire. Use your wrath to shatter the president's.
Bro, these animations look good. I don't want to talk too much right now. We'll go back later and talk, right?
You got it, old man.
And Constance at last. My most ambitious and exceptional.
Okay, this flower reminds me a lot of what's her name, Black Swan, I think, color-wise, and I think isn't a flower like her theme a purple flower?
Child, there is nothing more to teach you. Just remember, without Penacony's midnight hour, strip away all they hold
Ken
dear,
flower.
and leave naught but the remembrances too.
She won't be necessary. I can take them alone.
Bro, she looks sick.
Katerina, a little pessimism might
Hold on. I know this voice. I know this voice.
be wise. What
Let me show you. You know whose voice this is?
if we all end up...
It's a very nice, a very smooth voice, I would say. It's this one.
is in order. Ah, wait a sec. I forgot to sign it. Can you? There.
Isn't that the same voice actress?
A little pessimism
It
might
is.
be
It
wise.
definitely is.
What if we all end up dead?
Bro, she looks cool as well. Okay, let's talk just now about this, right? First of all, over here, we saw some sort of sacrificing a goat. Now, this could mean many things. I thought of Satanism, like some devilish stuff, right? But it's not telling us much. Maybe corruption as well. They are telling us something is going to happen, I'm sure of that. And with this apple, this could be same as with this goat again. It's a outside, look at it. Outside, it's a shiny golden apple, seemingly of high value. Now inside, it's just bare bones, a weak structure, maybe even corrupted again, just as with the goat. Now, as previously mentioned with this flower, it does remind me of the color pattern, and I think, again, this should be a symbol, maybe, or just a thing I connect with Black Swan. I don't know why. It might be only the color, right? but I feel like that is her trademark almost, right? We see sorts of blue,
Without
like
Penacony's
burning, dying. You see, it's drying out.
power, strip
And
away all they
over
hold
here we
dear,
see
and
another
leave
flower that, well, disintegrates basically, right? And this dude, I forgot his name unfortunately, is sitting on a throne with his crown. So he's probably the guy doing all this shit, right?
but the remembrance
He's
is
the evil guy. Then we get introduced to all these characters, which look pretty fucking good.
Take them along.
Now, with her, she reminds me a lot of a, I don't know, pirate. Obviously, with those eyes and that smile, she does look quite crazy. I mean, not crazy good, yes, that too, but she looks like the crazy guy, especially with these chains as well, with her weapon. Like she was maybe crazy and incarcerated, right, imprisoned. But she does look pretty cool, not gonna lie.
Take them alone.
Katarina, a little
And here
pessimism might
we have Honkai Star Rail Ganyu, again with horns. Personally, not a big fan of horns. Gonna keep it 100% honest.
be
And she
wise.
reminds me a lot of Lady Dimitrescu, was her name, I think, from Resident Evil, right?
What
With that
if
huge
love
head
had
that
dead?
looks pretty nice as well. Again, a flower, this time a grey one.
Since when have those on the path of destruction feared death?
Bro, sick.
Still, it is wise to plan ahead, Father.
Wait, what? Holy shit! This looks insane. Now let's don't jump forward. He looks a bit more simple maybe, or it's just me, but I think he looks cool, right? He looks like a man that knows stuff, but is just an arrogant piece of shit, to put it straight. But he does look sick with those blue flames as well. I do like that should be a cello, I think, if that's the correct name in English. I hope. So he must be a person with some higher degree of education. That implies such an instrument, right? And with
Still,
this
it
chick,
is-
now I don't like this immediately because this reminds me a lot of Clara, and Clara is already not the most
wise to
interesting
plan ahead,
characters.
Father.
Now, I don't know what this thing is. Like, is this the character, the little girl? I hope not. Or is this thing the actual character we can pull for? Again, there are similarities with Clara. We have one small girl, unfortunately, and a big thing. In this case, I don't know what it is. You can see maybe these are the eyes. I don't know. And let's keep going
What
on.
is our fallback
Maybe
if
they show
things
more. No,
become
they don't. Okay.
perilous?
They don't show more. I am not sure how they are, because I think most of these characters will be actual pullable characters, such as Blade and Kafka were, right?
Things become
So I'm thinking of what will their gameplay be? How will...
such a
Perfect. Again, this thing is... This looks sick. This looks really cool, like a Reaper, right? Like death is coming for you. This is the boring thing because it's too similar. But if they do it in a bit of a different way compared to Clara and Svarog, I could see this being a cool character. Like this is maybe a puppet. I don't know. This is just a puppet. This is the actual character. That's my hope. So your basic attack might be this little girl doing something. Also, I've just noticed she has some sort of tail, so she is probably a demon as well. Like all of them have something demonic. So if you remember the goat, there could be some sort of devil or Satanism going on, right? This main evil character, as I want to put him right now, he does resemble the leader of this group, especially because this walking stick reminds me of what's his name? The other dude on our space train. You know who I mean. Guy with the glasses. And again, besides him, all of them should be, I'm pretty sure, will be pullable and playable characters. With this, I hope this will be the actual character, because this thing looks sick. It's huge, but it looks sick. And I would be okay if this little girl would just do the basic attacks, and the cool attacks, the cool animations will be with this, whatever this is, a Reaper, another demon, whatever.
Thing does not exist. Destruction is brave and heroic. To cling to life is to delay in cowardice. Relish Penacony, savor its invitation. Prepare this beautiful dream to welcome its new master from Fedora.
From Fedora is...
Ifrit, Duke Inferno, Everflame Mansion.
So, Duke Inferno, that's his name. From...
Savor its invitation. This beautiful dream to welcome its new master from Fedora.
Fedora, I think, is he's saying. That could be where he's coming from, and maybe even a tease to the location after this Penacony. Maybe, I don't know. I don't want to theorize too much about the story. Generally, I like to look, or not look for upcoming characters. I don't like looking at leaks, but if I would do, or even in this case, I like to think of the new characters, because it's more important to me to see what can they offer, how do they look like, who looks cool, who looks shitty, because the Stellar Jades are a premium and quite limited currency, right? That's why that is important. And I don't want to ruin my experience with the game by looking at leaks regarding the story. These, they look pretty... Do we have a nice picture of them? Yeah, we do. Now these, I think all of them look pretty damn good. They look pretty damn good. I think all of them are some sort of demon. Maybe, or he definitely is the main antagonist. He may be the devil. I don't know. That is a theory. And maybe even all of these characters represent something like a sin. I don't know. I don't know. I'm thinking of Seven Deadly Sins, something in that direction. But that would be just too far-fetched, I'm assuming. But these characters do look sick. I am especially looking at this Reaper again. Just this Reaper. He looks sick with that huge-ass scythe. We have to see. I'm hyped. I'm stoked for the next patch. I don't know right now when the next live stream will be. I'm sure it won't be long. Maybe next week even. I'm really not sure about this. But this looks very interesting. Penacony looks like there's going to be some shit happening. Let's have something really dramatic, put in emotions, build the characters up. They look already really good. Very, very good for Honkai Star Rail. Let me know who you think looks the best out of these characters. Again, I think these 4 characters will be playable. This guy in the middle, Duke Inferno, will probably be just like Bronya's mother. I forgot her name again. Or as well, better. He won't be playable. I unfortunately think. He does look sick with those burning eyes. Like flames as his eyes. But I don't think he will be playable, unfortunately. Anyways, give me your thoughts on this. What do you think about the characters? What do you hope to see in the next upcoming patch? And if you liked, if you enjoyed, please leave a like. I hope to see you soon.